What it do, Kripple Krew? EDC with DBD here, disabled but deadly, and welcome to another StabbyAFSaturdays. Hope everybody's weekend is going very well so far. I know mine's already been great. It started off so well, and I think it's just going to continue getting better. I'm going to start it off at the top of the chat saying what it do to XCF for life. Projectiles are sharp. My brother Tristan, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Kneel to the Mac, take two. Member Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you, homie. Squatch, what it do, my man? Take two for the members, because we had the members only preview hour. Baz Beast, my brother from the Netherlands, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Welcome back. Cole Bunny, the last condor is out for delivery. Hell yeah. Been all about them big blades lately. I also want to say what's up and thank you to everybody who watches these lives on replay. Even if you can't chat live with us, I truly appreciate the support, and I hope you enjoy the show as well. You have all the Condor katanas. Whoa, Mud, my brother, member of Kripple Krew Inc., dropping them badass emojis. Good to see you, Clint Crosby. What's up, my man? How you is? Be shady. Popping in real quick. I appreciate you stabbing that like button, brother. Be back in a bit. Hell yeah. Be safe. Stay deadly. Oh man. This is broken in so nicely. It feels so good. Metal Relic member Kripple Krew Inc. Welcome back. What it do? So today's carry, I'm showing the satin, but of course, you know, the DLC DBD Glideman is also on me. I am carrying both right now. We met up with some family, friends. I had to show them off, and then I'm carrying it again today. Ordered an Espada XL. Fifth pocket knife compared to the rest of the stuff you've been buying. 75 with the free outdoorsman light. Damn, that's a good deal. 75 for an Espada XL is damn good. But besides the DBD Glideman and DLC, that makes me so happy to hear, homie. That makes me so happy to hear. Yeah, it was really fun unboxing this one live on the TNT stream. It was driving me bonkers waiting until a half an hour in the stream because I hadn't even seen it yet. They showed up right before the live, and I had to see one. I couldn't wait. And I opened this one and immediately knocked it off of my table onto my hardwood floor and tested the durability of the Ultim right off jump. It looks great, but I waited until the live stream to open this one, and it was driving me crazy. What up? Good to see you, Jason Cox. I showed it on the members only live, but you'll see it here in a little bit. I got in a box of knives from Fred the Lug. And the first one I pulled out is one that you kept showing me saying I need to check out. And you're right. I love it. I'll show you which one here in a little bit when I pull those out. Ordered a oh, that's going to be dope, Gabe. Hell yes. And so the rest of the carry, this came home yesterday. Sever 7 had been reviewing my TRM Holier Nerd. It got home yesterday and went straight into the fifth pocket. I love this little knife. My personal favorite of my fifth pocket knives. I love the pinstripe tie milling, magna cut blade. Yay. Of course, the satin DBD Glideman. Ah, love this. Oh, gotta show off that badass logo. Let's get that up there. And you know what? Let's show both logos. It really pops on the DLC liners, but that came out so well. I'm glad you can see it so well through the Ultim. Ah, so happy with these guys. I really, really hope that you guys end up liking these as much as I think you will. Pardon me. I apologize. Also in the pockets, this is a gift from Rye, Everyday City Carry. This showed up last night. Ray Laconico design Wee Knives Evoke. One that I thought about checking out many times and just hadn't pulled the trigger on. Oh, it feels so good. It's almost like Wee's version of an Atom frame lock. I know it came before the Atom. The Atom frame lock hasn't even released yet. I'm just saying, like, that's thin style, longer frame lock, lightweight, but phenomenal action. That front flipper is great. Shout out Everyday City Carry. I appreciate the gift. And he also kicked in some stuff for the 3K, including the Kaiser Hair Halloween edition. Trick or treat, boo. That will be in our 3K giveaway when we hit it. And then, big surprise, I know, Lagatha's back on the belt. I know that really shocks y'all. But, yeah, my girl Lagatha back on the belt. You know, I was like that for a while. I really got out of frame locks for a while. I just didn't like them for a bit. But the last year and a half, I've reviewed too many great frame locks, and I have added quite a few to my carry. But yeah, this Wii Evoke that just came in, the gift from Rye, it does. It's a frame lock I actually like. Yeah, I prefer finger safe locks and inset liners over a frame typically. But I have too many good frame locks from the last year. I can't quit them now. This Deadman Elixir is still my favorite overbuilt knife of 2025. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. I hope your date with Mrs. Projectiles went well. Aries, my brother, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope you having a killer day, homie. What's in your pockets, Kripple Krew? What are y'all carrying? The Kubi Vergero. That is a cool looking one. The Baba Yaga is dope. The caveman I love. I loved the caveman. Roger that, Aries. Appreciate the warning. And I'm going to share some of the pictures that the Kripple Krew shared during our members live of their carry. Oh, yes. And I will not let's share Tristan's carry first. Let's share Tristan's carry, rocking the RMX blackout version from Worksharp. That's such a killer knife. Can switch it between manual and auto so easy. With the DLC Tagalong, you got yours before me, jerk. I knew you would. Mine will be here today. So stoked. We also have our brother Cicero. Finally got his Eldorado. Yes, I was doing that on purpose. Oh, I got shit up on the screen. There we go. Yes, I was doing that on purpose. Share that Eldorado with that Jack. Holla Jack. Holla back at the Holla Jack with the 1931 Leatherworks slip. Looking damn good. And let's do this thing where we do this thing. There we go. You got the auto in it now? Hell yeah. Douglas Wagner, what's going on, my man? Good to see you. The one in the picture. Is that a sturgeon? Kelly, what's up, sis? How are you? Hope your day is going phenomenal. Phenomenal. Freshwater muskie. Oh, gotcha. I couldn't tell from the just popping it up like right there. I guess if I go in, if I zoom, that don't look like a sturgeon at all. It doesn't look like a dinosaur fish at all. But I hope the Kripple Krew's having a fantastic morning. Let's see them pockets. Sign Wolf Fury, member Kripple Krew Inc. Also wearer of Kripple Krew gear. Yes, my weekend started off Thursday, right before the live. Both Glidemen showed up. My very first collab on the GDC. Member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on, homie? Good to see you. Yesterday, I was gifted a Wii Evoke, as well as had some awesome stuff for the giveaway, this upcoming 3K giveaway show up. There's no surprises here. No, but it's going to be fire. Gonna have some Demco. We know this. I love both of these. Let's share this carry real quick. We've got the Nano Shark full tie and a D20 bad boy, full size, USA made. Ooh-wee! 2 Grail knives. I have not. I want the Be Sexy so bad, but I ain't got the funds right now. Rick's Knives, what's going on, my brother? How are you? Rocking the Wii Hyphen and the Aries EDC Micro. Oh, the upcoming batch of micros is looking so fire, brother. Also, yesterday, we had a box from our brother Jim Cox show up that I'm going to share with you guys here in just a few. And we also got a box from big homie Fred the Lug for us to with 9 knives for us to review. So really been busy so far. Gotta sell it. Selling a TS Prof. Hey, that's a great sharpening kit, folks. If anybody's looking for a TS Prof, our homie OTE is selling one. Yeah, I know. So many. There's already this year been several drops that I've wanted to be in on. It's nuts. And to think my own will be for sale in less than a month, or on sale in less than a month, is crazy to me. What a year. Carrying the Mannix 2 salt. Yay, yay, yay. Jim Cox, member Kripple Krew Week. Here's some DBD Glideman acoustics. Oh, that's going to look so good. That shaman has been coming along so beautifully. So beautifully. Yeah, we will take a look in a little bit at the box that our brother Jim Cox sent that really helped hypercharge the upcoming 3K giveaway. Let me put it this way. I did not expect that on top, pardon me, of multiple other knives, including a Ramon Chavez design, a knife with a Lee Williams kickstop, flipper tab, and a TRM Tagalong Fixie, we are going to be giving away 2 brand new AD 20.5s during the 3K giveaway when we get there, folks. 2 AD 20.5s now because of our brother Jim Cox. We'll take a look at that in a bit. Got the Mannix 215B Triple B. Chris, what is going on? Happy Saturday from Daytona Beach. Good to see you. Here's some DLC Glideman acoustics. I think the DLC with the satin finish under it came out looking really beautiful. What do you guys think? Did a vertical satin and then a DLC finish on them. When these drop, probably February 1st, as long as all goes according to plan. You know how that goes, though. There will be less than 250 available because 4 are gone already. The logo does pop more on the DLC. I posted pictures yesterday on Instagram. I put a Lynch Northwest deep carry Spyderco wire replacement clip on it, and it fits perfectly. The only thing is the stock screw doesn't go perfectly flush like that with the Lynch Northwest deep carry clip, but it still fits perfect and it goes in and out of the pocket really easily. Saving mirror. I'm saving the mirror finish for the premium, homie. The mirror DLC will be on the premium Glideman later this year. As long as these do well, which I really hope and believe they will. I know it sounds counterintuitive that it helps me when you guys get a discount, but if you use code DBD, you guys get this one for under $100 or DLC for $111. And it does help me more when you save money and use code DBD to buy these when they drop. Jason Cox, he's been exploding his Ultim collection lately. I've been watching as our brother Tristan is becoming an Ultim fan. Thank you, Mud. I appreciate it. I can't wait till you can check him out in person, homie. It's gonna sound, I mean, I didn't make this, obviously. FerraMonster gets all the credit. FerraMonster and Wixco for doing exactly what I asked. But with the way that all the edges are rounded, the multiple layers of texture, and the high polish, this is, to me, the best, most premium feeling Ultim that I have felt on a knife. It's the least plasticky, most premium feeling Ultim that I have felt. FerraMonster really, really did exactly what I asked for. Justin Ronan, what's going on? I hope so, Rick. I hope so. Not everything. You don't have an Ultim Glideman yet, because ain't never been one. Mick effing Ranger, member of Kripple Krew Inc., first purchaser of Kripple Krew hat. What's going on, my man? Taking a look at the DBD Glideman and the rest of the pockets. Absolutely want to know y'all's pockets. You can drop them in the chat. You can send a picture on Instagram and we'll share it with the crew. So many insane releases already this year. Deadman Elixir, Be Sexy. We got all kinds of stuff. Robo Freakin Stevo. What's going on? The Dylan Mallery Hadros H2O that hit its goal in 5 hours and has pushed well over 125% of goal already. Has anybody got in on any of that craziness so far this year? I haven't purchased a knife yet this year. The funds ain't there at the moment. But there is so much temptation right now, folks. I gotta know if y'all have been dropping them dimes. That would be really cool. Waiting on your Elixir Blackout. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I really think the blackouts are gonna look sexy. I haven't seen the DLC. I've only seen this prototype, but I think they're gonna be so sexy. And welcome back, Havoso. Hopped on, going to be carrying Kaiser Drop Bear and the CJRB Pyrite Alt with Ultim scales. Yay. Rex 121 Spider Co. Warney is showing up today. Ooh. Damn. Bought Tree this year. Made a resolution to stop buying knives and swords and already bought 3. All that. Oh, we're going to share that. We're going to share Tristan's. And then you bought a production thorn? Hell yes. That's awesome. I hear you, Aries. I hear you. At least until February 1st. when you get in on the DBD Glideman. I was gonna share his under the bridge warning that he's got coming. So, under the bridge, if y'all ain't familiar, makes some of the most beautiful custom fixies and scales. Makes great scales. Under the bridge, he started off making scale sets. But check out this custom warning. I see it, Jason. We'll take a look in a moment. Coming to our brother Tristan. Look at those. Gorgeous, gorgeous scales. But I love that Warncliffe blade so much. That is such a beautiful knife. Oh, he killed it. Absolutely killed it. We also got rainy day work budget carry for Jason Cox. We got the Kubi Doris. We've got a Vosti Raccoon Bofenolton. We got that new Civivi that I don't remember the name of. And rocking the Sin Cut as well. Yay. I dig it. Steve L., member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? That's really cool, Co-Bunny. The white glows bright red. Oh, that's dope. You've ordered the mini MSI and the ProTech Cambria. Ooh. Damn, homie. After Christmas and the Nano, some small knife stuff, Timco pouch. I'm through the budget for this month. Yeah. You're really hoping that this doesn't drop until February 1st, right? I want that mini MSI so much, homie. The more I say I can't spend, the more I have something mysteriously show up in the mailbox. Finally, Glideman. Yay. Have a killer day, Mud. Love you, brother. Talk to you soon. Civivi Pragma Prime. That's right. Level on up. What's going on, my man? Hey, have a killer day on the edge. Always good seeing you, my man. Yeah, Rec 76 PM too. Ooh. Hey, getting that fire. Chilling. Killing. Ooh, we'll do some Deadman acoustics by the mic. How about some DBD Glideman acoustics? Yay. I am going to share what our brother Jim Cox sent yesterday to really help turbocharge the 3K giveaway. Robin Dahlem, what's going on? Thank you, Level On Up. I'm really happy with how the DBD Glideman turned out. I think they sound great. I'm really happy the way they feel. I love the DBD logo. It's crazy to me. It's really, I feel so blessed to see that right there on a knife because of the support from you guys. Thank you, Kripple Krew, for kicking and rocking with DBD. And we have our first collaboration dropping in less than a month. So nuts. Thank you, Robin. Hell yeah, B Shady. Appreciate it. They do. The 3K is going to be so fun. It does, Aries. It does feel really cool seeing your logo on a knife. Like homie Fabster Run has them, and seeing my logo in somebody else's hands is crazy. Just killing it, guys. Finally got to wear the Kripple Krew hoodie. Had some weather for it. Yay, yay, yay. We're going to move TRM out the way. We're going to put Log at the back on my belt where she belongs. And so I've already got some of the stuff out of this box. I'm just going to, first I'm going to show you what Jim Cox gave to me, what our brother gifted me. Thank you, Mick. Thank you. You guys know I picked up, when I bought the shark foot for the 3K giveaway, I grabbed a clip point because I don't have one in my collection. And our brother Jim sent me a set of Flightanium wavelength G10 scales to put on it. And a set of skiffs that's going to go in my Tonto. So there will be a Pimp My Knife video very soon, putting these on this and the skiffs in the Tonto. And thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Derek for real, taking a smoke break. Want to say hi real quick. If he doesn't tag everybody, you know it's because he has a hard-ass time seeing, but he loves everybody. But to supercharge the Tree K, we've got some dope window decals that are going to go with some of them. And the general giveaway, on top of a bunch of other knives, already has an AD 20.5 shark foot in the giveaway. Yeah, the only thing you need after that is a lynch clip. That's it. And now, thanks to Jim Cox, the members only giveaway also has an AD 20.5, a monkey fist, bottle opener, and a set of orange G10 wavelength scales with skips. So in the members only giveaway, we're gonna have a general AD 20.5 and a members only AD 20.5, and it's gonna come with scales and skips. Throw a Lynch Northwest clip on there, and you're done. And you're done. Yeah, you can hit me up. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Somebody's going to have, be ready to rock and roll on a Demco. And I'm not putting the scales on because I want whoever gets it to see how easy this knife is to take apart. And should have purple scales since I'm going to win it. No, I truly do appreciate you. Everybody that has donated, I truly appreciate it. We have a Chavez design in the giveaway because Tristan donated it. We have a Kaiser Fixie donated by Everyday City Carry. I mean, like Pokemon, you got to skiff them all. Yay, yay, yay. Going through knives, trying to put a list together. Word. Those badass emojis, everybody. I would have to agree. The Kripple Krew is the best family in the entire EDC community, which is already the best community. But that's going to be an awesome build for somebody. This 3K is really starting to grow. We just got to get there. This week, I'll post a couple of videos about the prizes that are going to be in the 3K. And I think that'll help us get there. But it's crazy to me that we're going to be giving away 2 AD 20.5s. Robin Dahlem, member of Kripple Krew, Inc. Welcome to the crew, where you get access to members-only content, live streams, and giveaways. Here's your flag salute. And DBD Glideman Acoustics. Going to do that by the mic. DBD Glideman Acoustic salute. Welcome to the Kripple Krew. Members, drop your emojis and show what a giant welcome for Robin Dahlem. Sergio, Lucio, Stephen Parks, member Kripple Krew, dropping them badass emojis. What it do, Stephen Parks? Good to see you, homie. I know nothing here. I can't live without Demcos. That's for sure. Yeah, everybody needs to experience in 20.5. I know not every knife is for everybody. Not everybody's going to end up loving it. But everybody should get a chance to experience one at some point. Buffalo Theory, agreed. Demco for the win, and we're going to be giving away 2 brand new 80/20.5 Shock Foot renditions. Very, very addictive. And if there, I mean, like, there's plenty of resistance for it to open all the way every time. It's not like I ever fail to open a Demco, even if it doesn't have a real detent. Demco fixed blade Tontos and Bowie too. Yay. Love Demco. And big thank you again to Jim. We're going to have 2. Have a killer day, Gary. Yay. And the Shark Lock, favorite lock. We all know this. We all know tree things. DBD loves TRM. DBD loves Ultim. And DBD loves Shark Locks. Well, that was very sweet of her, Robo. I don't know. It's got the price has to have gone down on them on the secondary since you've seen a large price drop retail for small pivots. Well, Derek, you're gonna have 2 chances to win. Well, 1 chance. Members have 2 chances, I should say. I take that back. And you know what? I wants to do something. Boom and boom. Let's roll a 5 spot. Who gets them? Buffalo Theory, SC Knife Monkey, Alan Triple Trees, Barbie EDC Girl, and Miguel EDC. Good. That's a pretty decent roll. Welcome to the Kripple Krew Inc. And now you'll have 2 chances to win a Demco AD 20.5. Authentic Sage Connections. Oh, hey, I know who that is. Are you any good at the Spidey flick? Can you reverse flick with your middle finger? But one thing that's always an option is something like a shark lock, where you can use your index on the lock itself to open, or a button actuated lock of some sort, like a regular plunge, or a button liner lock, or a top liner lock, something like this, where you have all the methods of deployment from your thumb to the front flipper to, or you can use the button itself to whip it out and just use that to do it. Or there's always my personal least favorite method of deployment. I don't have any flipper only knives sitting out because I don't like flipper only knives. Wow, I really don't have very many flippers out at the moment. This has a rear flipper. Get something with a rear flipper on it, and you can just use your index finger to kick them open. If you want a more personalized recommendation, like dialing down to size and what you're going to use it for, you can always hit me up on Instagram, or, well, you know. And I know that Authentic Sage Connections does some like physical therapy style teaching on YouTube. So I'm going to add as a moderator so that she can plug her channel as well when she wants. Now, welcome, Buffalo Theory. Welcome. Love those badass emojis. No, oh, growl, gargle. That's no bueno. It's VV Vision FG. Yep, that's another way to do the shark lock, or well, that same opening method. The Civivi Vision FG has the Snagged Super Lock, and you can just use that to open and close. Works very similar to the shark lock. Whatever we want. Whatever we want. Yeah, I like certain rear flippers. Not very many, but I am a big front flipper fan. Automatics, yeah, that would work. Time for whiskey. Yay, yay, yay. Don't want to do, yeah, that's a little safer to do the home whiskey tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Still coffee time, but hey, you can always put whiskey in the coffee. Let me put this stuff away, and we're going to take a look at some knives that Fred the Lug sent into the channel for review. Let's put these scales that somebody's going to win when we hit that 3K, and the skiffs for a brand new AD 20.5. Yeah, Civivi's Damascus does take a very good edge. It strops up pretty well as also. It's a 9 CR 10 CR mix. It does pretty well. Yeah, Irish coffee, exactly. I'm gonna put these away so we don't mess them up. Also, a few people in that giveaway are going to get DBD poker chips made by our brother Bluminati Ninja. I can't wait to put those red ones on, Boz Beast, and put the skips in my Tonto. That, like I said, I'm going to record it. I'll make a Pimp My Knife video from that because I like showing how easy these are to work on. And somebody is going to win. We're going to be giving away 2 of them, and one's coming with scales and skips. Wicked cool. Whoop. Yeah, Blue really killed it on the poker chips. Blue always does such insane work. If somebody wouldn't mind dropping the Bluminati Dojo link, folks, you can get some sick Bluminati and Twisted Sis gear at the dojo, or you can go to the Kripple Krew gear corner and get some badass Kripple Krew or DBD gear. Let's look at some of the knives the Fred the Lug sent in for review. We'll start off with a Sharif Mananas design, the Kubi Momentum. Great front flipper. And I do enjoy Kubiel's radial milling on their Ultim. I will say the FerraMonster Ultim on the DBD Glideman feels like a completely different, more premium material. They don't feel alike at all. Shoot me a message, Ron, on IG Robo. I don't think I even knew you had Instagram. A new breed EDC wingspan by our brother Loot. I have reviewed a prototype of this before, but this is such a great knife. I really love what Loot did with the clip. But great knife overall anyway. Ron Crow, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Terry 1931 Leatherworks, what's up, my brother? Good to see you also. Showed off one of your slips earlier. Derek for real. Roger. Have a good day, homie. Have a great rest of your weekend. Wow. Oh, hope you're doing all right, Gabe. I don't. There's the Bluminati Dojo link. Also in this pouch, I can't remember which Ray Laconico model this is, which Vosteed model. It's not the Dachshund or anything, right? I don't know why I keep thinking it is. I don't remember what the hell it is. I haven't looked it up. These just got here last night. I wanted to show you guys. We got a Poikilo, an M398. I bet, Gabe. I bet. But we've got a Poikilo with what looks to be an impossible front flipper that, the rollover at least, works really easily, surprisingly. Valhund. Something like that. And then also in this pouch is a KRAZY KRAZY Tashi Barucha design. This is an older one because this was a mass drop model, which means this came out before they changed to Gaviso. I don't know the name of the model, but I love that like sheep point drop foot design. Feels, you got that faux integral look on the show side and feel with this clamshell construction and all the hardware on the lock bar side. I have no clue the name of this model, but it is wicked cool and very, very comfortable in hand. These ergos are fantastic, especially with this crowned clamshell. It just feels, whether you're back here or up here, right here, it feels like money. Yeah, like crazy overpriced on the Boy Kilos. Riyadh made, do you think it's called the Machine? What's up, Nick Travellini? Good to see you, homie. It's a, I will look it up now. That'll help for sure. Actually, let's Google that. The baby machine, or the mass drop machine knife. How do I spell Tashi Barucha? See if I can read it on here. Pull that up so I can try to read that. Come on. Like, I know his name, I can't freaking read that. All right, thank you. There we go. Prism. It's pulling it. Yeah, it's the Prism. Based on his custom knife, the Church. This is the Prism. Okay. Also, the other pouch, a little more interesting. Look up Baby Machine. I'll check that out right now. Now that I know how to spell his name. Oh, word. This is the knife he's talking about, folks. It does look so similar. I see what you're seeing. Yeah. But yeah, the mass drop is the Prism. Hell yeah, we'll take a look at that picture. Let me put these back in the pouch. And we're going to take a look at the other pouch, which a little more interesting to me. I mean, not that these aren't dope. Got to that age and I can't read. Yeah, I hear you, man. We were just at the eye doc on Thursday. Got new glasses on order. Now, also knives sent in by Fred the Lug for review. Which one do we do? Let's start with this one. Sage. This is a knife that I could highly recommend. Any of the Vosteed top liner locks will have button action to keep your hands out of the way. And You can use that button to flip them out. You can Spidey flick. Most of them have a front flipper, and some of them, I think, there might even be some with a rear flipper. I don't know about that. No, I don't think that actually. They might have some. I don't know. But Bosteed's top liner locks would be something I think would work really well for your hands, Sage. That is the Croc with the Ocean micarta. This is one that Jason Cox has been telling me I needed to check out. And he was very, very right. This is the Croc, homie. The Bosteed Croc. This one has S35VN, aluminum, and Ocean micarta inlays. That's their new Ocean micarta. 150% funded. That's so awesome for our brother Dylan Mallery. But yeah, Jason Cox said I needed to check out the Tucson. I always forget their numbers. 559. And this thing is dope. Contoured. Multiple types of texture on the titanium. And then even the frag is textured. The pocket clip has textured frag. And it's contoured. Inset liner. You've got a rear flipper. Front flipper that is so easy. Or that big old blade hole to launch. I really like this warning from Tucson. That's a really cool warning. Also, some of the best acoustics ever. I'm going to do this by the mic. Oh, those acoustics are gorgeous. This is the budget Vero, the liner lock, but the titanium one that was still over $200. But the acoustics on this are so nuts. Like, that's just, I love that sound. This is, oh, I like this a lot. Yeah, he would know, Rick, because he owns it, how it goes in and out of the pocket. I just got these in, so I haven't carried it yet. Before I review this, it will get carried and put in and out of the pocket a bunch. But I don't know yet. But Jason has this knife. My brother from a South African mother. Gareth, what's going on? How's the fam, homie? And then another knife that I have really, really wanted to check out, and I did not know this was coming to me for review, from our brother Fred the Lug. We get to check out the Gecko Customs Pictus. This is so good. Wicked hollow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wicked hollow. You can draw squigglies all day. You can make confetti with that hollow. A great front flipper. And perfect hole. Wicked, wicked blade. I really like this. I've seen it. Yes, the new Avant design. I want that. I like that Quattro a lot. I like Avant's designs quite a bit. I plan to check that out. Most of you guys are familiar with the fact that the first knife that ever made me understand Grail knife status was the Luft Avant, their first design. I didn't understand paying over $100 for a knife. Paying $200 was insane. And a $350 knife really made no sense to me until I saw this knife. And I wanted it so badly. This was a Christmas gift 2 Christmases ago from Brother War Room. And I love the Avant. And I definitely want to check out their Quattro. Pictus is fun. You don't carry it though? Yeah. Well, not budget in the way that I consider budget, as in under $100. I mean, this is cheaper than the Vero frame lock. These started with G10 at I think 125 or something like that. But this one was like $200 or more for the titanium. The croc is really cool. The ergos, I can get a full 4-finger grip behind that pivot with my extra large glove size hands, but that finger choil feels real good. Then the knife just, it feels part of my hand. It does feel great in the choke up. I will say this has the weakest detent of any top liner lock that I've checked out from Vosteed. Obviously, as you can see, it is strong enough to open every time. Every time. It's just not quite as crisp as their others. And I don't know if that's just this one that's been to many reviewers. You have the Ultim Quattro. Yeah, the crossbar isn't my favorite part of it, but that's the one I want, obviously, is the Ultim Quattro. I don't, even though I am getting, tired of seeing so many axis locks, I don't mind one that's done really well, because I do like finger safe locks. I like fidgety locks. And so on the rare crossbar that is done well and actually feels snappy, I like it. This has one of my favorite rear flippers. Just a small little flipper there that completely disappears when the knife is open, giving you perfect ergos and a beautiful hollow. Yeah, here, I'll show you. I'll put the Ultim one on screen. Oops. Here, we'll share this on the screen real quick. And you can use code DBD to save 10%, which drops this one down to $170. Oh, that looks, get off my screen. That looks so wicked cool. I really do like the Ultim. I'm not an entropic finish fan at all. You guys know that. I don't like the way the Twill and Damascus looks. Personally, I don't like this one. Just me. I do like this one and that one quite a bit. Those are the straight warnies. But I really like the Hawkbill. That Ultim Hawkbill is pretty wicked. Look at that geared titanium backspacer. LMAX. Titanium. $170. Yeah, I want that. I want that. The straight warning is dope, but I have very few hawkbills, and I think I would like that one. Very few hawkbills. I'm trying to think of one besides a karambit or pikal that I have that would be a hawkbill, and I can't think of one off the top of my head. And that one would be a killer hawkbill for EDC. So I think I would like to check out the hawkbill just because I can't think of another EDC knife I have with one. Oh yeah, Warney is my favorite blade shape. We all know this. I'm horny for Warneys all day long. I love me a sheep foot or a worn foot or a sheep cliff tweener a lot as well. Really dig the tweeners. Let me put these knives back in the pouch. I really like this Warney. This Tucson Warney. Man, those contoured textured scales feel so good. This dip right here is perfect when you're back behind the pivot or when you choke up. Just locked the hell in. Easy to use that tip. Killer Ergos. Fun ass knife. So still on the chase. I need to bring in the Shadow, TRM Shadow. The TRM Auto when it drops. What's up, Bobby? How you doing, homegirl? Welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. The TRM Auto when it drops is one that I got to have, and I still really, really want to score a Tonto PM2. Also still chasing an AD20 and a Slicer 20.5. Oh shiz. Special project working on that I can't really talk about much at the moment, but y'all will understand later. It's going to take up a bunch of knife funds for a moment. What are you chasing, B Shady? I wants to know. Let's put these out. DBD Glideman. Woo! You see those, Barbie? My first collabs. We're gonna do pull. Doobie, what's going on? Good to see you, homie. All right, we got a poll going. Matt Moorer, what's up, homie? Orange or black razor shark? You know, I want a razor shark so badly. I would go with either. I'm always about it on black. Black is never wrong. But the razor shark is one that, because of what it is, being the box cutter, it would be fun to have an orange one. That's one of the few that I really don't have a preference. If it was the nano shark and those were the color options, which I know they aren't, that would be different. But the razor shark specifically, orange or black, is dope. What's everyone burning today? Also, I started off with some mean tree flower and platinum Girl Scout cookie wax. 80/20 compact. Yeah, that's Sayax. Really, really. Another Neve knife go design to the collection. I don't have any Neve knives yet, but I like the look of his designs a lot. Once you go black, you don't go back. Some Africa, some Artisan Jack Harrer. Yeah. Artisan, huh? Is Artisan the brand? Or is that part of the strain? Because I'm just curious, because there is a brand in Washington called Artisan. Leon checking in from France. What's going on, homie? Yeah, got to start off with that killer flower. Just hitting them camels. Yeah, Artisan brand. Okay. Oh yeah, you're in Washington too, Robin. I forget that. So you have a lot of the same herb brands that I do locally. Irish cream flour and watermelon OG dab. Yay. Kripple Krew not only has the best pockets in the EDC game, but we also load the best balls. You got to admit. This Evoke I was gifted really does feel good. Great action. Let's see how that poll is going so far. DLC is winning so far with 17 votes. Man, I'm glad we did more DLC than Satin. So I know I've been talking about it today, but they did just arrive. So we're going to talk a bit about the DLC Glideman again. For anybody that didn't hear earlier, my first collaboration is live. Well, not live. They're not for sale yet, but they are done. They are made. The FerraMonster and DBD Glideman, or the FerraMonster Glideman DBD Edition, takes the Glideman CP and neuters it, removes that flipper tab, flipper delete the world, and cover it in Ultim, removes the black wash or satin or true DLC over satin, goes to inset liners instead of full liners with, and I know this, I'm not responsible for the one, like I didn't make this, the factory made this, but it's going to sound like I'm trying to buff my own knob when I say that this is the best feeling Ultim I have felt on a factory knife. The way that they rounded the edges exactly like I wanted them to. And then we have milled diagonal lines, plus the raised areas are micro milled. So you have all the traction. Feels so good in hand. Got that DBD logo on the lock bar. And these are the first Glidemen that are lefty friendly. And if you saw my Instagram pictures yesterday, I slapped the Lynch Northwest Deep Carry Titanium Spyderco wire replacement clip. Yeah, that's a lot to say on this, and it fit perfectly. That was the goal. I wanted people to be able to throw a Lynch clip on if they wanted to change out the wire clip. That way you can go with a creative clip and do whatever type of scheme you want to do with that. But there will be February 1st. Man, it's still a shock to me, B Shady. This channel's been live for a year and a half, and I never thought we could be this far. But it's all thanks to your guys' support. These should be live on the website February 1st. There will be 175, or there were 175 made in DLC and 75 made in satin. You're going to want to use code DBD. And yes, it saves you money, but it still helps me. So you want to use code DBD. That drops the satin version below $100. And the DLC is only $111 after code DBD. They're on their way to the US warehouse now, so they will be shipped and to you within a couple of days. That's the reason they're not on live on the website yet. I stipulated they had to be in the US ready to ship. They will be shown at SHOT Show in Vegas in a week. It should be live, full sale, February 1st. I will have an exact time for you guys as we get closer. But know that 2 satin and 2 DLC are already gone. So only 246 total still available. If you're buying it from the Vosteed website, homie, it helps if you use my Vosteed link, which is in the description of this live stream. It doesn't help you. Honestly, it doesn't save you any money, but it does help my channel if you use my affiliate link. Or in the description of this live stream, at the bottom is also my Amazon storefront. The Vosteed is in my budget bangers, or is in one of my lists. If you click my Amazon storefront and check out the croc on Amazon, that helps the channel. Completely up to you, of course. You can buy it without doing any of that. But if you pick one up and you're going to do it anyway and you would like, absolutely, and you would like to help out the channel, then that's how you do it. Man, the Kripple Krew is the best familia in the EDC community. You guys support me, support each other, of course. You guys, like, this crew has so much love for each other. But the way you guys support me, kick it with me on all my live streams, watch all my videos, it's because of you guys that we're accomplishing the things that we're moving towards. And I just have to say thank you, guys. Yes, straight facts. This is the best familia. Oh, I'm still stoked for the mail later. Like I said, his habit typically seems to show up 20 minutes after the live stream, no matter when I end it. But my DLC Tagalong will be here. And this is just a friendly reminder that this TRM Tagalong, USA made, Magnica blade, beautiful forest green G10, USA made leather sheath, will be part of our 3K giveaway. One of my favorite EDC fixed blades. USA made from my favorite company. This will be part of our 3K giveaway. Somebody's going to win this. What's up, Justin Pauly? Good to see you. Yes, even you, Robo. Even you. Have a great day, Barbie. Always good to see you, sis, and welcome to the Kripple Krew. Thank you, Mick. I appreciate you, homie. Always dropping my links. To answer your question, Justin Pauly, this is the new Flightanium theory. This is, Arcform, before they went out of business, they had a theory. It had a triangular thumb stud that, from what I hear, works great, but it does take up quite a bit of the cutting path. They went out of business and were purchased by Blade HQ, who owns Flightanium. And Flightanium is my #1 import knife company of 2025. They did amazing things last year, including bringing the theory back at the end of the year. This is 20 CV and DLC, or you can get it with a beautiful heavy stone wash and plain tie scales. The entire top edge has been chamfered and beautifully rounded off. And then we have a crowned back spacer. And all this jimping on the frame here really help lock you in. And then you can choke up. And with that, the way this is all rounded over, it feels so good. Pocket clip goes in and out of the pocket great. To me, I thought it looked like it was going to be too stiff. Slides in and out of the pocket really well. I can thumb flick it without locking myself out on that lock bar like I tend to do. Reverse flick is money. Like, this thing is tuned so well. It's an easy 5-finger flick. Let's go for the pinky. First try every time. Easy 5-finger flick with the way that is set up. Plus the rollover. And after code EDC with DBD, these are $180 on the Flightanium website. Awesome. Awesome knife. I have been carrying it every day except yesterday, since I got it about a week and a half ago. Actually, I got it. What day is today? Yeah, so it would be a week and a half ago because I got it on the 2nd, and just over a week ago, I guess that would be. And it's a killer knife. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I've seen the original theory, and from the main complaint that I heard was about that stud being in so much of the cutting path of the blade. The blade hole gets rid of that, and it's tuned perfectly for however you want to flick it out. Yeah, awesome knife. Now, the stonewash version would require a lot less wiping while it's on screen. I love DLC, but I do have to wipe it constantly when I'm showing them. I'm gonna check that poll. Oh, satin's growing. I like somebody picked the F your lame ass knife. That's awesome. But it looks like DLC for the win. Yeah, when they were on closeout, I wanted to grab one really badly. So missing out on that one, I kicked myself. I was very happy when I heard Flightanium was bringing them back. And then when my homie Josh reached out to me at the end of last month and he was like, yo, would you like to review it for us? I was like, obviously. Send it in, homie. They're also supposed to be putting together something for the 3K giveaway. This shit's gonna be loaded, Krew. Mo satin for me, he says. We did stick with 154 cm on this. I looked at upgrading the steel beyond 154 cm. And with everything else we were doing, I mean, all T8 titanium hardware, titanium backspacer, there was no way I was going to be able to get it to $100 knife. And so I went with 154 cm because, in my opinion, like it's one of my favorite up the budget steel ingot steels because it's going to, of the stainless, have the best edge retention. So 154 cm for that edge retention. We're looking at doing something crazy on the premiums. I'm going to end that poll. $28 votes. Appreciate you guys. Let's want to think of something a little different than our normal questions. Oh. There we go. New poll. 154 is a great steel. Yay. Appreciate you, Rick. Stab that like button, folks, if you haven't already. It does help more than you know. Kicked up another poll because I'm curious about folks and fixed blades. Y'all know Lagatha is currently on the belt. There she is. I always have a fixie on the belt personally. And normally, like today, I have one on my neck. So typically, I tend to have two fixed blades on me. There's something I got. I don't know who's listening. And so I can answer that question in 2 months. Bosbeast. Just ordered a wakizashi. Yeah. Oop. Let's see what's going so far. Looks like, oh, yep, so far, bouncing right about 60% or so, carrying a fixed blade, at least one per day. I put an option up there for Co-Bunny. I knew which one Co-Bunny would pick. Yeah, I want to be doing some grail hunting, Boz, but if that's going to have to wait a couple of months. Man, I got clean up some stuff. I got knives stacking up everywhere. Here's another look at that Halloween Kaiser that's going to be in the 3K giveaway, donated by Everyday City Carry. You know what? Let's bust out some of the 3K stuff. Let's do this. Let me clean this up. Put you back on my neck. Put you back on my belt. Where you belong, Lagatha. So, we have a couple of fixies already in the 3K giveaway. You know what? Let's put the big ballista up top. North Mountain Blade Chop Plus with the Lee Williams kickstop flipper and the Sanmai SLD Magic, the chunkiest Lee Williams kickstop flipper I've ever seen. Had your midlife crisis at the perfect time to buy the Lynn Protos. Carry a Koopy Bloom or a T-Kel Adversary daily. Yay. Y'all know I love my Ultim Bloom. Let's show. We got not one, but two Demco AD 20.5s to give away. How about a Ramon Chavez designed iconic RCK9, the first budget Chavez before the X-Lock Street, Rendition Street hit the market. Move these up. There's some of the giveaway. We have some poker chips. We've got, of course, swag, all kinds of swag. We have, where did I put the big giant bag? Where did I put? I got a big giant bag. Go, it should be like right here. Oh, it is right here. We got a big giant bag of paracord swag from our sis Kelly White. We've got bracelets, zipper pulls, full-size monkey fists, multiple of those. We've got, let me grab one of these guys because these are cute as hell. We got mini monkeys. Little mini monkeys. We got lanyards. We got cool ass keychains. All from our sis, Kelly White. This one kind of goes well with the 49er Faithful Dixon. Awesome bag of swag from our sister Kelly White. Says we'll be giving away a lot of this in the 3K giveaway. Hey. That shit ain't funny, dude. We ain't gonna talk about that. What's up, Ill Knives? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hell yeah, check out the Kripple Krew Gear Corner, folks. We're gonna take a look at that, actually. We're gonna share the screen. And at the Kripple Krew Gear Corner, you can get your Kripple Krew or disabled but deadly caps, your dad caps in a bunch of different colors. We got skull cap beanies, keep your head warm. There is the DBD flag, Kripple Krew flag. You can get some disabled but deadly shorts, mugs and water bottles. So hang this out in front of your house. Let people know your disabled but deadly status loud and proud. We got the big waffle knit beanies, if you prefer those to the skull cap style. Badass disabled but deadly hoodies. I love the way those look. You can get these in multiple colors, folks. The charcoal looks so good to me. I really like the DBD logo on the sleeve. You're going to see that on more knives, hopefully, this year. You can get trucker caps. Like the Kripple Krew trucker cap merked out looks really cool. I also like the gray and black. Those look good to me. With the gray front panel, especially that charcoal. And Kripple Krew or DBD t-shirts. I saw a picture of somebody very special to me rocking one of these yesterday, and that was awesome. You get these in multiple colors. The gray, the charcoal. Of course, you can go merked. And you can do the disabled but deadly, or if you just want to support the Kripple Krew, you got the Kripple Krew tee as well. More stuff coming, folks. I truly appreciate all of you that have already purchased Kripple Krew and DBD gear. It really means a lot to me. Kelly's Paracord. Oh, no eBay link. Yeah, Tristan's got an orange. There's been orange, purple, green. There's already been a lot of colors ordered that, you know, I made it optional, but I figured most people would go black or gray, but there's been a lot more of the colors ordered. Let's check our. Looks like we are hovering at about, still sticking close to 60. Oh, starting to drop on our vote for including a fixed blade. Right now it's down to about 50% carrying a fixed blade, 10% carrying a sword. I know who that was. I know who one of them was, and probably Robo as well. Hoodie in black. Oh, that's dope, Oz. I'm looking forward to it, man. I appreciate that, Rick. It's so cool to see stuff in the wild. It means, I've said it before. I know it probably sounds like a broken record, but it means more to me than you guys know when I see this dope stuff out in the wild in your hands. And pretty soon, it'll be my first collab in your hands. Way too difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I have a fixie almost every single time. Very, very rarely. If you can't fidget with it, F it. The Azula 2, that's a really good one. Yeah, this is the size range I prefer for my EDC fixies. This is the small end of what I like, and this is about the large end of what I like for an EDC fixed blade. I typically prefer to have it carried appendix style with the soft loop or an ulti clip with the handle directly in front of my belt buckle. That way I can always get to it, even if somebody were to wrap me up from behind and pin my arms. Yeah, I'd think of weird crap like that, but I'd still be able to get Logathon and defend myself. There are some fixies like the Tagalong with the perfect sheath for a pocket dropper. And so there are some that I'll pocket drop. But if it's not fixed, it's broken. But I do prefer to have them on my belt, right in front of my belt buckle. Can you skiff them? This dope USA made EDC fixie will be given away very soon. I've been rocking your Aries Scooby Bloom. Yay. I was rocking that on Thursday. Mine is right here. I love my Aries Bloom. By the way, you can get thorns, and now the rock hoppers look great. The rock hoppers. And you can use code DBD to save 20%. 20% on the Kubi website. It drops the G10 rock hoppers to $57, or I prefer the micarta. The green micarta black wash is only $64 after code. Yeah. You Chickadees and the Vanguard Marys and all those, like, you've got some beautiful Jake B Create fixies for sure. Yeah, I love the faithful flannel. The 49ers Dixon faithful flannel. Love it. I already had a dozen red and gold Dixon flannels, but I had to get it anyway, and I love it. It's my second favorite of my Dixons, actually. I can't answer that, Ill Knives, because I haven't had one or reviewed one. I haven't messed much with Vero engineering. As a matter of fact, this one here was sent in for review by Fred the Lug. This will be the first Vero knife that I've ever reviewed. So I haven't checked out their fixies yet, homie. Listen to that. Listen to that. This has some of the best acoustics I've ever heard. Oh, that sounds so good. Not at the moment. This collab is specifically for Ultim. The Kripple Krew knew that my first knife had to be Ultim. It's something we've talked about Well, since the channel started, because I became hooked on Ultim right before I started the channel. And the first knife always had to be in Ultim. And this is, like I said, limited to only 250 pieces combined, because I want it to be, it's not, I mean, there's not a lot of money to be made off of only 250 pieces. That's not what this is about. I wanted my first batch to be exactly what we've been talking about for quite a while, and a limited number, so that they will be, you know, they're not going to be a ton of them out there. 75 of these, 175 of these, at least the people that are buying them are getting something limited, even if it doesn't increase the value or anything. I wanted it to be limited. We are working on future collaborations that are going to be a fair amount pricier, because the next one that I'm working on is a premium Glideman with a fair amount more changes, and we're going to go a bit nutty on that one. So the next one coming will be a frame lock, maybe a version of the premium titanium with a lot of tweakage. I don't know if that's going to drop before an original design, but there's multiple things cooking. But this first collab, no, is only going to be Ultim. And I won't do another run like this. I'm not going to ever do another Ultim 154 cm Glideman run after the 250. I'm not going to be like, oh, hey, that did really well, let's do 500 of them. Or 1,000. No, we're not going to do that. 1/4 the scales for a fixed blade on whatnot, but too expensive. Yeah, like I get what you're saying. The Vero knives look great, but they are not inexpensive. Yes, that's the same issue that I have with the this one right here. This is a phenomenal fixed blade. This isn't Vanex. I really like the size. It's a killer blade shape for EDC. Just a really cool knife. But I can get American-made customs for the price of this import production. That's my holdback on this. Say exact same thing with Vero. Yeah, I can, and I can say that while it won't be a shark lock, there is something I'm attempting to work with the super lock, because that is available for the public to use as long as you credit snacks. So that's all I can say. Happiness is key, plus Ultim looks good on you. I appreciate it. D Letterman, what it do, what it do? Good to see you, Fred the Lug. What's going on, homie? Yeah, I've given you a shout out a couple of times. I appreciate you sending these knives in for me to check out. The acoustics on this Vero are insane. Absolutely nutty. I ended up liking that more than I thought. The Pictus is crazy. Definitely one that I'm digging. And this is such a cool warning. I love this chunky boy. Some phenomenal milling for the price. Contoured, milled, plus micro milled. Even the pocket clip is contoured and has the milling in the frag. This is an insanely well-made knife. I like this guy a lot. Yeah, Vero makes knives for lefties. That is big for you, for show, for show. He does do really good designs. Agreed. Agreed. Thought you're talking about this knife. I'm not familiar with the Vero. Oh, word. You thought I was talking about the RR station. Yeah, Vero has a knife that's also like really expensive on the fixed blade side. And I do have an issue. Oh no, the Vero knives are USA made, aren't they? The Vero fixies are USA made. Wait a minute. See, I'm not really familiar with Vero, but I think their fixies might be USA made, in which case that value does go up a lot to me. But I do think that over $300 for an import fixie is hard for me to stomach when I can get American customs for this price. But it's a beautiful knife. Beautiful knife. I love it, Fred. I didn't know that I was going to like it so much. Like at first the styling, it's always looked kind of cool, but I didn't know that it would be as comfortable in hand as it is. But no, that's one of my favorite acoustics I've ever heard. I love the sound of this knife. Get another one to be either TCal or Derby City. Both fire. Got your first Altum? What'd you get? What'd you get? Yeah, this was meant to be. Yes. I was joking about that earlier, Fred. I pulled it out and I said, this is the budget, Vero. Which is budget for Vero, but not budget as I mean budget, under $100. Like the G10s were like 125 bucks, I think, 130, which was a fair price for what you're getting. But yes, I said that this one here pushed up over 200 because of the full titanium loaded build. Pick this was your knife of the year for 2025. It's really cool. Carry the tactical tomahawk. Yeah, Tucson great for the price. Lone Star Dow Boy, chicken in from Turkey with the cool carry of the day, Gold Steel Mayhem, and the Hogue K320 Tonto. Nice. Is an SE4 and S35. Yeah, that's your go-to, Go Bunny. Seems. You won the G10 Avid. Oh, this feels so good. G10 Avid was okay. They were more than I thought. Okay, they were more than I remembered. I didn't look at them seriously when they dropped, so that's why I couldn't quite remember the price. Yes. Ultim Tenable Shard. Yay, with Damascus. Hell yeah. Let's see if anybody else has a scent. That is aw. I got to share something, but we do have a couple of carries that we need to share that the Kripple Krew has sent that we need to get caught up on. We got newest pickups from Robin Dahlem, JR's Blades. I have one of those. Oh, I love this little frag chunky Damascus boy is dope. That's sick. I don't know why I love it so much, but I do. Bro, it's a Berg Butcher, Berg Bottle Butcher. That's why I love it so much. Never mind. That is so cool. I love that bottle butcher. The only JR knife that I have one that was gifted to me. I really dig this one, made in 52-100 ball bearing steel. This was a gift from homeboy Chris Lopez. And if I'm not carrying Lagatha, this is the custom fixie I'm probably carrying. Wicked, wicked sharp. We've got Steve L with that beautiful Frag Dixon. Damn, that looks good. Ginger Fisher with that beautiful Para 3 with the Devo, tall boy. T-Kel and KRAZY DC. Great Hank as well. Nick Travellini with that Tashi Barucha baby machine. And the crescent knives, I don't know which model, but that's wicked cool looking. And then, whoa, I want to show this. Bluminati Ninja made these for Gabe Harland for the anniversary of his best friend's passing, and those look amazing. Those look so good. And that looks like we are caught up on the carries that were sent. The Dixon, we talking fixies? The Dixon really blew my mind when I got to handle it at Blade Show West for how light and balanced it is for that big size. I was blown away by how light it is. It feels so good. That's definitely on the Grail list. That and the Mac 2. I love the Mac 2 as well. Oop. That's me going lefty-tarded. These are a couple of really cool titanium liner locks. I do. This Tucson is legit dope. Legit freaking dope. And then these acoustics are nutty. Sounds so good. We're going to put those back in the pouch for the moment until they are reviewed. Fred, is it okay to carry any of these for the review? I'm going to ask before I do it. I don't mistreat knives, but if I would like to be able to put them in the pocket for a couple of days. But I always ask when somebody sends their knives in. What is our poll at? It looks like right about half, a little over half people. 37 votes. I guess if you count the swords, we're 60% carry fixies. All right, all right, all right. Okay, I have the Pictus, the Axon, the Tucson 559, and the Boston Croc. In the other pouch, I don't need to carry the downdraft because I've already reviewed the downdraft. I have the little M398 Boy Kilo. I have the Vosted Valhund. I have Sharif's Ultim Momentum, which I'm not one I'm too worried about. I'm not going to carry the Tashi Barucha Prism. I'm just not. I'll do a video for this, but I'm not going to carry it. War Room, my brother, member of Kripple Krew Inc., the very first. What's going on? Yeah, that's the 9 that I have. The ones that I would be interested in carrying would be the Pictus, the Avid, and the Tucson would be the main ones I would want to carry. Cool. I don't want to carry the Tashi. Or not downdraft. I didn't mean downdraft. I meant wingspan. Wingspan. Loot's wingspan. Yeah, you're right. That's what I was thinking. I appreciate it, Fred. Yeah, the Tashi is the only one the Tashi is one that I wouldn't even consider carrying. It's not something I could easily replace if I messed it up. So I wouldn't even consider it. Is the human cheat code here? He is. BNA. Human cheat code. What it do, brother? Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you. Let's take a look at War Room's carry. War Room's pockets is always fat stacked. Today is no different. Yeah, Mass Drop no mo. Mass Drop became Caviso. War Room's pockets is stacked. We've got that new Wii Hyphen XL with the beautiful texturing. How about a Triple B 15V Spider Go pair of 3? We have a CTS XHP Shaman and the JP Creates and Jack Wolf collaboration that I always forget the name of. It's dope. I just forget the name of that warning. Love it too. It is so appreciated. This is my first box of Fred knives. But I really, truly do appreciate it. Being able to review these knives and share them with the Kripple Krew. Knives that I otherwise wouldn't be creating content with. It's very much appreciated. Man, I'm really looking forward to reviewing several of those knives. Like, some of them were knives that I've really, that I have wanted to check out. Let's check out Jim's pockets. Ooh. Got one of those Katsu ZDP 189 bad boys. These are sharp as balls. And the nice titanium pry bar. These things are screaming sharp. Light pockets today, the ZK02. It's in ZDP 189, correct? I do believe. Folks, I want to give another thank you to Jim Cox. What you're seeing here is all items. Now, these aren't all of the knives, but all of these knives are going to be included in our upcoming 3K giveaway. 17 layers? Hell yes. Oh, I 100% agree with that, Thomas McDonald. Member of Kripple Krew Wink. Good to see you, T-Mac. We already had an AD 20.5 in the giveaway because it is my favorite knife to customize and one of my all-time favorite EDC knives. But our brother Jim Cox surprised me and sent in a second brand new AD 20.5 that's going to go in the 3K giveaway along with pulling back out. I keep putting them away and then pulling it back out. Along with Flightanium G10 wavelength scales and skiffs. We're going to be giving away 2 AD 20.5s, and one of them, all you're going to need after that is a Lynch Northwest clip and you're fully built. Thank you, Jim, for kicking in on the giveaway. Thank you, everybody who is supporting the giveaway. Like I said, this one came from our brother Tristan, a Ramon Chavez design. Everyday City Carry sent in the Kaiser. But we got Mo coming. Yeah, he don't mess around, that's for sure. He also sent me a pair of red scales that I'm going to put on my clip point and a set of skiffs that's going in my Tonto. I really want to feel those skiffs in my Tonto. Y'all know that one's my favorite. My favorite blade shape, like the look of it, is the shark foot. And this is what got me drooling the very first time, was when I saw an 80-20.5 shark foot and heard the clicky clack. I was like, oh, I needs it. And I've been hooked on 80-20.5s ever since. And so excited to be able to give away 2 of them to the Kripple Krew. And one of them ready to build. Oldest cold steel ultimate war knife. The red really is deep. It looks good. I'll pull it out in a second. I'm going to check out this Baz B's pick real quick. We also got a B&A pick first. Oof. Kripple Krew always has the best pockets, yo. We've got a gorgeous shaman build. Look at that. Or bodacious. I said shaman. Bodacious. And look at that chunky decal. I love that blade. Then Baz B sent his oldest cold steel. Ooh, that's a pokey buoy. Wicked cool. Yeah, I'll show it. Here's the orange. And then the red that I'm putting on mine is a very deep red. It's like a deep, almost a brick red. They are a little wider than the stock like just like all of my other scales, going to be wider than the stock FRN, so it'll feel even better in hand. And then those orange ones are going with a shark foot during the giveaway. It really isn't pulling it out. Plus, one of my lights died because we've been going over 3 hours now, including the members hour. So one of my lights is out. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this one. That might help a little bit. That helps a little bit with a backup light. But yeah, they do look great. And there will be a Pimp My Knife video very soon, installing these and throwing skips in my favorite. Yeah, one headlight. Make sure I don't drop. I'm going to put these back away before they get messed up. And I don't want to lose the skips for that set, but thank you again, Jim. And I'm going to put my red ones away for the moment. But we will do a video very soon where this one goes red and this one gets skiffed. I figure if I'm going to skiff, the first one that gets skiffed has to be, oh wait, no, this won't be. Fat pivot. I'll skiff what I'll do is I'll skiff this one instead. I just realized that. I will skiff the 3V DLC shark foot. I just thought of that. So this one, the 3V DLC shark foot with the Lynch Northwest titanium clip, the Flightanium micarta, the Rips Garage Tech Ultim backspacer. This one will get skiffed. Yeah, that's the one right there. Put skiffs in the ABW button lock. Can't tell the difference. That ABW button lock is sexy. They need to do a warranty button lock. I still want a Model 1 warranty in Ultim. And the ABW Model 7 is my top grail slippy. The ABW Model 3 Auto is fantastic. Fantastic. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome, brother. You're going to have to send a picture. This would probably be the #2 auto on my grail list behind the upcoming TRM auto. I have really enjoyed having this one here. Some skiff knives are more noticeable than others. Yeah. Makes sense. Bag knives. Oh, hell yes. For sure, Bear. What it do, homie? What it do? ABW really does some beautiful work. I like the stepped milling a lot. And I do think that this one is actually a very fair value. Under $300. USA made, Magna Cut at 63.64 HRC. Yeah. Phenomenal action. It's got this crazy controlled, but still the whack. This is not mine. This is here via the pass around. About to go back in the ABW pouch, but we were talking AB dub, so I had to show it. Yes, auto only. Auto only. Really good size for EDC. Like, it's a full-size knife. Would drop the fixie again. My top ABW grail of all their knives is the Slippy. I want to get, and then, you know, they just dropped them again last month, and it was not right. Good timing for me. I will get one when the timing is right. I will have an ABW Slippy. I do really like this auto. Putting that back away. Oh, I can't play it. It's the Instagram type picture that I'll look at it on my phone after the live stream, homie. I'll check it out. But winning a bag blades is really dope. Yeah, I love this 3V shark foot with DLC. So I'm very fine with putting the skips in this one instead. There is nothing like that sound. Especially on this one. I love that clicky clack acoustic sound. And we're gonna give away 2 of them. Left hand going gimp on me. There we go. Folks, don't forget, it is a loaded weekend. You got Ron Crow going next. My brother Luke will be live later. Don't forget, G-Ball is back. He's alive. G-Ball is back. Then you will have Saturday NAF Live, NAFaholic. Okay. As I was saying, then you have Saturday NAF Live and NAFaholics tonight after G-Ball. Also, tomorrow after TKL, our brother Gareth will be live. Don't forget Homegirl Barbie tomorrow afternoon with our homeboy Rolf. And then Aries EDC tomorrow evening for the Maker's Corner. Man, weekends are always so stacked. But thanks to the Knife Tube schedule, you can keep track of it at our homeboy My Knife Journey. That's the only way to keep track of this stuff. All right, folks, including the members only preview hour. We're going on about 3.5 hours now. My voice is giving out and I'm getting hungry, folks. But you know, I love the Kripple Krew and I really appreciate y'all kicking it with me and all of your support. I'm so excited for the DBD Glideman. You're obviously going to see a bunch more content on this before it drops. And I can't wait to see these in your guys' posts. next month. I am still in shock and awe. Shock and awe. But I'm glad that I get to share these with you guys now. And I appreciate all the kind words. Thank you, Bashir Bear. I appreciate it a lot. I am very happy with how they turned out. And I look forward to hopefully we will see these logos on more knives this year. But let's get through the first one first. All right, folks. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your week. And then remember, mental health is important, folks. There's always tough stuff going on in life. And the Kripple Krew is the best familia in the EDC community. If you're having a tough time, reach out and talk to somebody. Hit me up. Hit me up. I can give you my number. We can talk on the phone if you need to. You can hit me up on Instagram. So many of the Kripple Krew will say the same. You can reach out to anybody in this community. If you need to talk to somebody, don't suffer in silence. Love all of you. And hope you have a fantastic rest of the weekend. Until next time, Kripple Krew. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Most importantly, Kripple Krew, stay effing deadly.